the Warrior King Memorial Space Station, which is right here, which has, there are missing parts. And I'll show you the parts that are missing. This puzzled me when I was doing some investigating with this leading up to this stream. But these large or normal size life support boxes I don't have available anymore. These are from Kerbalism, these bigger boxes for holding resources. I don't have them anymore, and it really kind of puzzled me. And it's because in the some update, when I updated this to 1.12.3, these guys got moved to a different node, and it's a node that I do not have unlocked. So I got to work at trying to unlock that node. And I don't know how far away I am. I think I need 90 science to unlock it. This is the station that's in orbit about, low orbit about Kerbin in an equatorial orbit. And basically, I don't see the reason why not to sort of repurpose this. That's what I'm thinking. Rather than rebuilding all of these modules. So we'll get started with basically launching. There's a variety of different modules here, but I'm thinking I'll get started just with this. There's a module here. That's sort of the core of the station right there. And then this is a fuel module, which holds enough fuel to refuel this guy. This is my Kerbin system runabout, to refuel this a couple of times. So I'm thinking of launching this fella and this fella. And then maybe in the future, you can see there's a bit more. This is a HAB docking hub. I don't know, but I am going to get lazy. So let's go over. This is the structure of the Warrior. So let's switch. Let's get rid of this. Switch to the other thing. Open up. I must have called it Minmus Station, Minmus Mappers, Kerbin Mapper, Fuel Module. Core module. That looks like it has high potential. Alright, so here we have... Ooh, I don't like... That's always concerning. Oh, okay, yeah, this is it. So there's that core module. So I'm thinking of just taking this up right now. It's got itself a little transfer vehicle on it and everything. No RCS, but the vehicle that's up there can dock with it. So that's what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking of just... Now, it won't launch because of this stupid life support box. Because I don't have that. So what I need to do... This has got 85 units of food in it. I need to take that off. Is there anything on the other side? No. I need to take that off. I need to get into Kerbalism. Take the small life support box. Switch it to just food. It has 10 units of food, so for 85 units of food, oh, jeepers. Of course, it doesn't work evenly, does it? Oh, where's the other one going? Put this on. Okay. Single symmetry, we'll just put these on. So let's put on like... I don't know, a bunch of these. So there's 10 units of food. We'll color them green like the other ones. I mean, it's not like it's a disaster. You just got to build more of these. Let's see. What about here-ish? So that's 40 units of food. 60 units of food. Whoops. That's 80 units of food. That replaces that big box. Okay, we're gonna save this. I'm getting very lazy. I'm thinking this will probably just launch. So there we go. All right, let's save this. Let's put this into orbit. I'm gonna completely trust that this has been built correctly because it should have flown at least once. And launch it. Do I want to launch? I sure do. Sorry, is dealing with some spam in the chat. Okay. All right. So this is sort of the same deal, except we are targeting this vessel. So this is our target. And this is a station for some... Oh, we are actually really close to being underneath there. We're going to again go to the south. And we are already there. We just passed it. So let's just launch. Let's do this real fast. So run our launch script. -6 degrees. We'll go into an 80-kilometer orbit. And we'll go. Yeah. Boom. And hope for the best. At least there's no Kerbals aboard. Okay, and we can see what... This is great. We get to see what Real Plume does with different engines. So this is the Skipper engine. Modified by... textures modified by Restock, and Plume modified by Waterfall. And off it goes. There's some sort of funny reverse cone coming off the top of this. Do you see that? I'm not sure what that's about. Very weird. And hopefully this will all fly well. It's a very simple booster, just one, and then an upper stage transfer vehicle at the top. I like two-stage rockets. They're really nice. Like, you know, you have one big booster that does most of the work, and then a little booster up here just for the circularization and any work you want to do in low orbit. It's a good system once you have the parts for it. I should rename this as well, shouldn't I? We'll rename it once we're there. Oh, you think that... Oh, that could be... Dan is saying these are lamps under the fairings. That could be very likely to be true. Yeah, the lights are on. So that's probably... Let's turn the lights off. That's probably what's going on with that. Why I had that funny kind of cone. Alright, so far so good. Yeah, I could slap parachutes on these things and recover them. I just don't bother. Like, I really find, especially once you progress in the game a bit, funds are not at a premium. So, although I guess there's some satisfaction to recovering things and getting back some funds, I don't know. It's a lot of effort without a lot of payoff. Let's just put it that way. Splashing them down in the ocean's easy enough. Got a very, very black-looking moon. Probably blacker than it's supposed to look. Still don't think the shading mods are quite working right. Alright, about to lose the fairing. Please be good. There we go. Good, good, good. It's always a little bit nerve-wracking. And I'm realizing as well, like, I shouldn't have, like, there's still 1.25 meter docking ports here, which makes no sense because, and the only reason they're there is because when I was putting up the original space station way back, I had not locked the bigger docking ports yet. So that's why it doesn't have, you know, it's kind of dumb. Dumb reason. I should be upgrading this, but I'm just lazy. And I'd rather fly than build. Okay, almost in space. In space, we should be seeing stuff deploying. There we go. Things are turning on. Look at that. Nice, nice. This should open too. Is there not an antenna in there? There is. Why didn't that antenna extend that antenna? Is there one on the other side? There's one on the other side, even though we don't need it. Why not extend it? Okay. And yeah, all set for our circularization. That doesn't look bad with all of these boxes here. I can live without those big boxes. Has a ton of solar panels. I can't remember why. I'm sure there was some module or experiment or something on the other station. Speaking of experiments, are there experiments in here? Science. Nope, just a crew report. Okay, that's cool. So, Insto Space Station. Gotta like that. Should open up Kerbal Engineer here and add in this HUD up here inclination. There we go. So I have inclination up here. Oh, you know where I should put it too. There. Sorry, I'm editing HUDs at the same time here. If I go to this inclination, I'm going to move it up so it's up with the rest of my orbital stuff. There we go. So I got inclination up here. Inclination of 6.06 degrees. Again, matching Minmus's inclination is the idea. All right, that's all inserted. We are nicely underneath our target orbit. That worked out really well. Now we just got to get there. Now, because I was all concerned about matching planes, I was not concerned with actually matching up with our target. So unfortunately, we're going to have to probably go around a little bit before we end up being able to do the... Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so let's see here. That's just the way it is. But it's more important to match planes than it is to launch at the time to match that, because plane changes are more expensive. But now we can just go around orbits. There we go. Is that closer or further away? That's further away, the other way. Hard to see. There we go. Now I can see them. 53. Okay, that was really close right here. Scale this down. Went too far. Yeah, I went too far. All right. Okay, closest approach is under 2 kilometers now. I can get it closer than that. Don't know why I bother, but I'm gonna. All right, 1.8 seems to be the one it wants. Okay, that's fine. So when's this burn's coming up? In 3 hours and 2 minutes. So let's rotate this for the solar panels this way. And put the view on free. And we're going to be doing a few orbits. Oh, I should be knocking this thrust limiter down because it's only like a 2-second burn. Okay. Time warp. I've been asked in the chat, have I played with any of the near and far future tech mods? Yes, a few of them. A few of them. I really like, I can't remember exactly which one, but I really like the one that provides you with all kinds of nuclear reactors and stuff. I might even have it installed on this game, but I've just not progressed far enough in the tech tree. But one of the near future mods does have, like, not just like all kinds of very cool nuclear engines, but also fission reactors and things like that. They are spectacularly useful. I really like also there's nuclear jet engines, which are great because you can build jet planes that don't require, you know, the energy's coming from a nuclear reactor, and they don't require the oxygen that's in the air, but they do require air, but the air can be made of anything, which means you can build jets that can fly on Eve and stuff like that, which is, I think, very, very cool. I don't know if I have them installed or not. I'm trying to stay away from a lot of part mods. I'm trying to make, although there's a lot of stuff changing the gameplay, I wanted to kind of keep the crafts very stock-like, you know, minus subtracting off the life support stuff and things. This is very much a stock-ish type of vehicle. And I kind of did that on purpose. I just realized I probably should have... Where's this? Yeah, let's turn this down even further. And reliability, how many ignitions? 20 ignitions, I'm good. And just see if we can dial this in a little better. And we're getting it down to about 1.8. Got about a 1.8 kilometer separation coming up in about 17 minutes. And then you can meet the vessel that's there. Don't need this no more. Rove Mate 1 probe batteries are about to be dead. That's actually not the actual rover. That's like one of the, that's some debris. But honestly, that's not really that surprising. Okay, about a couple of minutes. Oh, slow, slow. Put this on target. We are a little bit off course here. I should correct for that. Thankfully, we got, oh my gosh, 852 meters per second still left in this stupid little transfer vehicle. So it's not like I'm starving for fuel here. We'll just bring down this closest approach distance here. Oh, I just realized as well. There we are. Had the thrust limiter way, 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 way down. That's a lot better. Look at the lens flare. I'm assuming that has to be scatterer. I've just never seen that before. Do you see the lens flare on these lights? It's like a J.J. Abrams movie. Why? Okay, it's right. Sometimes when I time warp, I find this rendezvous data gets all messed up. You ever see that? See, now it's saying 123 kilometers and it's 33 minutes away, but it's really like 40 seconds away and it's only very close. Okay. You can see the vessel here below us. This has no RCS on it, but this does. And I should be able to fly it even though it doesn't have any crew aboard. So that's going to be basically the idea. It's just getting close and then... Let's really slow down. We're coming in fast. Last thing I want is to crash into you. I'm still locked on retrograde. Come on. Okay, brakes on. That's probably a little reckless, but oh well. Oh, my exhaust just hit it. Do you see that? See how it's turning? All right, let's take this docking port. We're going to eventually set it as the target. We're going to spin this around the other way. That was probably unnecessarily reckless, but we're here. Nothing too bad. I'll point you right at the other vehicle here, and then this, I should be able to control it. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm good, I'm good. Control from the docking port. Set that docking port as a target. Spin it around. There it is, easy peasy. And then we'll send a crew out to Minmus, and we'll do a crew rotation too. Just gonna roll this 90 degrees to get the solar panels to be all pointing the same way. That's really for looks, but I like this vessel. I really like the looks of it. Gosh darn, we're close. I mean, that was reckless, but I really feel like a rock star right now. There we go. Easiest docking ever. I think this is a great. I like this making. There we go. So this is the beginning of a little station, so we can house some Kerbals up here. I'm kind of pleased with this. So if I find the probe body here, we should rename this. So rename the vessel. This is most certainly a station. And we're going to call this the Minmus Gateway. Minmus? Oh my gosh. Gateway. And I probably just renamed that the Minmus Gateway too, but we'll deal with that one step at a time. And let's just sort of orient this for solar panels a little bit. But we should have lots of... Mostly, though, this is just going to be a refueling depot. Though there's no extra, not much fuel aboard this. Now, what I should do... There is... this chunk here can deorbit. And, in fact, I need that docking port. So I'm going to take this off. But I might as well... There's a big tank here. Yeah. Might as well transfer some resources over. As this is a nuclear vessel, it doesn't require oxidizer, so we'll just transfer over the liquid fuel we have. We might as well not just waste that. There's still, I think, a little bit of liquid fuel left in there. That should easily be enough to deorbit the craft, for what it's worth. Okay, we're going to undock. Come back to you. This has no RCS on it. So I'm just going to have to kind of wiggle it off. Oh, we have some glitchy stuff happening. Ah, there we go. Docking port went back. I don't know what was happening there. This doesn't have a docking port. That's a dumb idea. I should be smarter than that. You would think by now I'd be smarter than that. But that docking port was just on that probe body. Clearly the game didn't like that. But we're free now. And we're off. And we are deorbiting this little tug. And we'll bring up another module. Wow. Fastest space station ever.